Hey, what's up, guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you for joining me today. Is it too dark? That's good. That's a little better. Hopefully, you guys and gals are doing amazing. I'm here live on a Saturday, 11 a.m. my time. You guys are like, Rick, I didn't even know you wake up this early. Yeah, I'm awake. And so I got a haircut, as you can see. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on here and talk some Lucy or pretty much anything that is available or is seen on my channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for more of these live streams. And I know, I got to do something like that. Would that work? What was I going to say? Yeah, I've have a pretty busy weekend this like today, and so I'm even wearing like my shirt out that I'm gonna wear out, like my shirt. Yeah, and so yeah, I was like, let me just do a live stream and say hi to everyone. Let's look at a couple episodes. Let's get it started. So thank you guys for coming in. Those of you who view and those of you who are in the chat, and if you're watching this afterwards, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That lets you know whenever I go live, because people are like, Rick, when you go live? That's how these people who are all here, boom, just get on here so quick because they're notified. So I appreciate it. So thank you so much. And thanks for the haircut compliment. Okay, let me just start out the episodes here. We're going to begin with Drafted. We finished, the names of the episodes are always down below. And I don't know if many people have seen this one because I don't think it plays much in syndication. Drafted is, centered around the army and the misinterpretation of whether they're going to go to war or not, according to the girls. They're like, they're going to war. And so it's a pretty funny episode. This is a December 24th. So this is a Christmas Eve airing, 1951. Oh, look at this photo of Lucy doing that high kicks. Here, right here. With her leg. It's funny. Okay. Episode 9, this 9th episode, filmed on a Friday, November 2nd, 1951. So again, about a month and a half before it was released. There's no information available on actors or anything like that. There's a few that are in here, like there's extras, but no information, unfortunately, and no ratings information as well. Oh, so this is interesting. They invite some friends over for a party. The Sedgwicks, the Orsatis, the Bustles, and Willard Josephy were real-life friends of the Arnazes. The original print of this episode included a special 4-minute tag that was introduced by the Lucy announcer Johnny Jacobs, as Lucy and Ricky will be back with a little surprise. The Christmas Eve surprise is that they had singing the 4 Santas, and that's Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, and Fred. And we see St. Nick appear, of course. The real Santa Claus was played by Vernon Dent, which is really interesting because he is a big Three Stooge actor. And so that's kind of cool. Desi hums a few bars. I didn't know that. That's really surprising. Did you guys know that? Like, I know some of you are Lucy and Stooge fans. Vernon Dent plays the real Santa Claus. That is awesome. Huh. Okay, that kind of blew me away a little bit. But, I mean, it makes sense. 1951, he was with the Stooges working with them. So, kind of cool. Okay, Chad, he's asking, what episodes are we discussing? Remember, down below in the description, the episodes are always there, Drafted, and the Adagio. That's the French name of that one. The Adagio is the one where Jean Valjean Ramon and then like he was dueling with Ricky in the bedroom because they're fighting over Lucy, and the Apache dancer and so forth. So yeah, awesome. You're from New York, Christopher. Nice to see you from Poughkeepsie. Wait, Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie? Is that how you say it? Oh, nice, Michael. Which one's your favorite out of the two, Drafted or Adagio? Oh, Lucy's crying now. She's like, ah, ah. Hey guys, how are you? Is it too early? Are some of you like still like, I can't get up. It's too early. It's 11 a.m. Well, I know some of you it's like later on in the day, right? It's like what, 2 o'clock for some of you, almost 3 o'clock. That's crazy how the time works. And it's good that you guys and gals are recognizing each other and saying hi to each other, which is awesome. Nice to see you, Greg from Pennsylvania. You made it, Sarah. Awesome. a lot of you guys are like, I never make it to the live stream. Why did the chat disappear? There it is. Now, here's a question. Here's a question here. Who here is the biggest Lucy fan? I don't know. I don't know. What is the biggest Lucy fan here? I don't know. All right. So for some of you, it's 1:14. For some of you, it's 2:15. That's awesome. Different times. From Texas. Oh yeah, Chad, correct. Vernon Dent was in a lot of Three Stooge shorts. I would bill him, and so many people have kind of said that they're like the supporting Three Stooges, and Stooges just means like someone who acts and goes along with it and is like a dummy and does all these crazy stuff, right? And so we have the original ones, you know, the Low, Mo, Larry, and Curly, and then we have Vernon Dent, Bud Jameson, and Emil Sitka. I would say those three, and some people would even say there's a couple of females that should also be in that, but in terms of the males that people have talked about. Yes. Oh, you guys are like me. I'm the biggest fan. Man, we should have a contest to see who the biggest fan is. Yes, you're all the biggest Lucy fans. That's why you're on here watching a guy like me talk about Lucy, right? I like Ricky with his bow ties. Like it made sense to me that in the beginning episodes, or in the beginning, mostly first season, he wears bow ties versus ties. I think that denotes just maybe the style at the time. Does anyone know about fashion in the 50s? Because it seems like that was a thing. And then as the episodes grew on, started wearing a tie more, and then it would switch off from tie to his like Ricky jacket. Why's there like water outside? What is that? It's like overcast today. It's not that bright of a sunshiny day. Hey, Carl, nice to see you, and appreciate all the comments here. I was reading a lot of your comments. There was someone, guys and gals, who commented something. I read all the comments, by the way, in case you don't know, and sometimes it's hard to answer every single one, but I try to. At least the ones that obviously directly refer to me, because sometimes you guys talk to each other. Someone was like, well, I don't believe that there wasn't a laugh track. So this person believes, contrary to what I said, that there was a laugh track. And the thing is, I'm not in the business to like convince people. I'm in the business to just give you guys, you know, the research that I find and relay that to you. And if you notice, a lot of my opinions, I try to keep my opinions to myself, because this is not, I believe, an opinionated channel. That's when I go to gaming, and that's where I have more fun and so forth. We just talk about life and so forth. But when it comes to like these type of videos, it's more like facts. Like my Three Stooges one, it's literally called Facts and Bloopers. And so Three Stooges deals with that. In terms of Lucy, I really try to focus on things in terms of like today, like funny moments or bloopers or cameos, you know, appearances by special guest stars, things like that. And so when someone's like, I don't believe it, there's like no response. I'll be like, okay, I can't, I can just kind of chuckle to myself. Because it's like, I'm not going to go in there and write like 20 pages and be like, this is why you need to believe this. No, if they don't believe it, they don't believe it, you know? So I don't know what you guys think about that stuff and people like believing and not believing certain things. It's definitely interesting in terms of Lucy and so forth. Let me see. I lost my place because I talk so much. You're watching the housewarming episode when I came on. Awesome. Do you like that one? Do you remember when Ricky bugs out his eyes like this? Isn't that funny? Okay. I'm from Southern California, in case you guys want to know. Ricky would wear a bow tie when he was wearing a tuxedo. Well, here he's not wearing a tuxedo. He's definitely wearing, it's like a suit. It's like a tailored suit and with a bow tie. I mean, obviously the shirt matches. Like it's a bow tie type shirt. It's not just like a weird tie one. Why does the chat go in and out for me? That's a weird thing. I'm not liking this. YouTube, since they've changed to this format, I've found that they have like issues like that. According to information that I've researched, neither Bill Frawley nor Vivian Vance had children. They were married, though. They were both married, not to each other. Bill Frawley was married once. Vivian Vance was married, I believe, 4 times, 3 to 4 times, somewhere in there. Don't quote me on that. I could look it up. But yeah, multiple times. As Lucy was married twice, and Desi or Naz was my choice. Is there an episode or set of episodes that aired on your birthday? Great question. I'm an August 13th baby. Let's see. So I guess I can just go in order, right? I've never done that, to be completely 100% honest with you. I've never like gone through the episodes and been like, which one is my birthday? Isn't that weird? Like I've never like thought of that. Well, the thing is, because I'm a summer baby, and so remember, a lot of these shows go off for the summer, and so I doubt it. I highly doubt it, because like here, Anniversary Present is a September. It's like the first episode. Yeah, see, September. I don't think my birthday would fall on any of these dates. I'm just doing a quick look through. If you guys would like to help me, any August 13th release? I don't think so. It's not looking that way, which is kind of comical. Like, I'm fine with that, but it's just interesting to know, you know? Okay, let me see here. The tour, nope, see? No, it's like a break. It's like a break between summers. So if you're a summer baby, unfortunately have no episodes to your name. Going to season 6. Now, I would like to look at the comedy hour, because those just kind of randomly happened. There was no rhyme or reason. But again, I think they would take the summer off, even though they're having issues. Here's a June 8th episode, and then it skips all the way to September. Yep, there are no episodes, from my knowledge, that came out on my birthday. Good afternoon, good morning. So good morning for me. Good afternoon for some of you. Sarah, I do know what you're talking about. Rat Race is one of my fave movies. Just like a fun, like it's a ridiculous movie. It's not like well done or anything. It's just like ridiculous. And yes, there's a full bus of Lucy's going to Albuquerque. It's pretty hilarious. Oh man, that is funny. Although there were like some different people dressing up as Lucy, mostly ladies. And yeah, I am a Leo. Yep. Have you ever thought of doing a group video chat over I Love Lucy? So that's kind of what the live chat is, because I've had no one offer or want like a one-on-one live. Like I could do like a video with someone. Like I do video and then I could see them and we just chat and we do a live one-on-one chat. By the way, my one-on-one chats are still happening. They're awesome. They're so much fun. I appreciate all of you who are part of those. Links are in the description, how to do the one-on-one chat. It's a great service. It's fun. I get to learn about my subscribers, and I get to share some interesting information that sometimes I can't just make a video about, you know? So this is stuff that we can share and talk about. It's really fun. Hello. John H.C., you're in the boat with me. No birthday episodes for you, you know? We have Monday birthdays this year. Is that true? August 13th, 4 weeks after. I somehow thought my birthday was on a Wednesday, but you could be correct. It was probably on a Wednesday another year. It's every day, every year, it's a different day, right? September 30th. What are your guys' birthdays? Write them down. Let me know the breadth of birthdays. We have people in, a lot of summer people now are all of a sudden saying they had birthdays. So we have August, we have September. Very, very cool. July 16th, July 20th. What is up with all these July birthdays? September, July. Wow, it's a popular day to have a baby, I guess. Let's see. Hello, Sandra. Nice to see you. July 19th. Wow, July 19th. Okay, we have a February baby. Christopher, nice to see that. We have a May. We have another February. It's interesting. I want to see if there's anyone here with the exact same birthday. That'd be awesome. There'd have to be at least, have you heard that? Where it's like there have to be at least 366 people on for that. Like, is that true? I'm not a math guy, but I would think that may not be true, because what if 5 people just happen to have the same birthday? Then that wouldn't work, right? Like, no, that's rare, but yeah, I don't know how that works out. It's what, statistics or something? Yeah, so a bunch of you never had birthdays during an I Love Lucy premiere. It's funny because a lot of people are like, "Oh, Rick, my birthday is on the day that this episode came out." I have a lot of those people. I've never heard of anyone who said I've never had a birthday episode. And so it's interesting, but now everyone's like, I don't have one. So it's great. It's great to see that. January 14th. Awesome. Your sister-in-law share the same birthday. Awesome. So your sister's married. Or your brother's married. Your brother's married to your sister-in-law. Yes. Read in a group of 30 people, chance is more than 50% of two people sharing the same birthday. So, hey, we are almost going to hit 30 here, John. That's a great thing to think about. So 50% chance of two people sharing. So at one point, we should have two people with the same birthday on here. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Hey, thank you, Els. I'm just reading your name here, ELS 719. Good to see you doing a live chat on Saturday. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, and I hope that in case you ever miss it, just go back and watch it. Just go back. I know it's not the same. I know it's not live, but you get to hear all the content that we're talking about. Now, this is great. These are the girls, Ethel and Lucy, in the Ricardo's bathroom. It's one of the few times we get to see their bathroom, and it kind of changes throughout time. But they're like looking in the mirror, which is cool. But of course, they're not really looking in the mirror. They're just standing in front of the sink, looking at us, at the cameras. And the impression is that we're like the mirror, if that makes sense. And so I don't know. I've always liked that. I mean, how else would they do it, right? If they're filming an episode. But I think it's kind of nice. I think it's kind of nice. Exactly. I thought that I was born on Friday the 13th. I was actually born on a Thursday, but my birthday lands on Friday the 13th often. I remember that. And so I would say it's like my lucky day because it's so common for me. Awesome. Michael Ian, Hawaiian Vacation after bonus bucks aired on your birthday. Awesome. Very, very cool. Do I care to share my age? I'm 30. Your favorite episodes of the Ernie Ford episodes. So who is a fan of Ernie Ford episodes? Who is not a fan? Of course, being respectful of one another. And I know some people like absolutely hate them. And I know some people absolutely love them. I'm on the side that I really love the Tennessee one where they go to jail and they're in the Bent Fork area. That to me was awesome. The other two are fairly good. I like them. I don't think they're like my favorite by any means, but I enjoy watching them. And so, yes. Hello, Angela. Yes, you are a fan, Randy. Nice. Mabel's well. Yes, August 13th fell on the Thursday, but August 13th, 88 fell on Saturday. Oh, it's like they were trying to skip a Friday. Thea, is that correct? Right, Thea? You still enjoying watching your DVDs? So Thea was one of the one of the giveaway winners, which is awesome. I'm just checking the time here. She was one of the giveaway winners, and that's awesome to see because I think you won a whole season, right? Violet of Lucy season 1, if I'm not mistaken. And Thea, there we go, like Theo, like Theodore, Thea. Okay, I'm so bad with pronunciation. I was a teacher, and I used to have 150 students at one time. And believe me, the pronunciations for some of those names, like you'd think you'd have like Steve and Jerry and all these names, but you had like these very difficult names. And I remembered like I had I think it was Johnton or Johnton, and he never told me I was mispronouncing his name till like the last day of the year. I'm like, you never told me. Like, let me know. And it was just funny. It reminds me of that because like ever since then I've been so like self-conscious of pronouncing names correctly because it's like for my students, you know, and they were very particular. They wanted to be called a certain thing. So it was just interesting. Yeah, just me and pronunciation. Okay, and see there the chat goes out. Why YouTube? Why YouTube? I don't think it's that hard where it's just like this thing goes out. It's just a chat. It's not like graphics or anything. Anyway, you love the Borden twins. They were in the Ernie Ford episodes. Yep, and I think they're still live. I've heard, or at least one of them. See, Cheryl doesn't like the Ernie Ford ones. It's just interesting because you know we all have different tastes and so forth, and it's really nice to see the differences of opinion. I really love that. I love it. Via. There we go. You'll have a Friday the 13th birthday in 2021. Awesome. We're checking the 2021. I'd be 33. Oh, that's weird. Like 33. Okay, anyway, it's all these weird number stuff. Numerology, like in that seance episode, right? So the girls are drinking milk because remember, in this one, the boys think that the girls are pregnant and the girls think that the boys are going to war or going to, they were drafted into the army. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, I heard that, Greg, that the Hallmark Channel is really big into I Love Lucy, showing the episode, which is really nice, really nice. I know a lot of you like to just see them on TV. A good amount of you don't own the episodes, like even one season or something like that. And I think that's pretty amazing because it's like you find a way to watch Lucy. Because TV was different back then. You just needed your antenna. You just plug it in. You need your antenna. Then they made that not possible. You have to have a box, and it's like they're making it harder to be able to watch TV, which is funny. It's like now the internet is the new TV because all you literally need is a computer, which I don't know, most people have. And then it's like it's popular as a TV, or I think most people, it's said that they have 2 computers in their home, not even one, which is kind of funny. And an internet connection, which is very easy to get. Like as long as you have, like if you have a phone, you have an internet connection. That's it. You don't need anything else to get on YouTube and get all this content. And so it's really cool. It's a free medium and I love it. And I wish it's always like that. I wish it was just free and available to everyone. Wicked City Woman Katie, nice to see you. The Borden twins have passed now. Why did I think they were alive? Or is it, John, do you know when? Because I've heard, like literally in one of the live streams that I was doing, some people are like, no, the Borden twins are still alive. And I was like, really? And so is this like in the last couple of years or like really recent? I'd like to know. I'm sure I could look it up, but you guys have this stuff like that. John, you have all I Love Lucy and Lucy Desi Comedy Hour on DVD. Awesome. You're watching through your cell phone. See that, Sandra? Isn't that cool? I had someone once tell me that they were on the live stream, like on the bus. I was like, wait, you're on the bus, wirelessly watching me live, who broadcasting from probably somewhere across the country. And this person might have been in like Jamaica. Like I remember they were either from Jamaica or like the South, like Florida, just someplace down there. Because I do have a subscriber from Jamaica that his name is Dominique. And Dominique was a big watcher of my gaming videos. And yeah, and my live chat went out. What is going on? What is going on? Seriously, YouTube. Awesome, Greg. Does your daughter, who's a fan as well, does she happen to watch my videos? Does she know about it? She should know, because I'm sure she will probably enjoy it. So Michael asks, what's my favorite Lucy disguise? It's a good question. There's a lot of good ones. I made a whole video on the disguises. Let me see. I really love the one in the French Review where she does like 3 at the same time. She's in the cello, and then she wears that like that wig, like that cousin-it wig that goes all the way around. The hair is all the way around. Is this the end of the episode? Pretty much. Ethel, they're fighting on opposite sides. That's almost the end of the episode. Okay. Did Desi make any record albums? I believe he did. Yes, he did. Cheryl, your older brother was born the same day as Lil Ricky. Awesome. If you haven't, guys and gals, don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Lets people know about it. Lets people know about my channel. We're at 33 people currently watching, that is. And so we can definitely get that 17 higher than that. It's a great thing, super easy, and it's just a click away. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of you doing that, supporting what I do. It's awesome. And even coming on here, because I'm sure you guys are doing things and busy. And the fact of you taking your time out on the day to watch is really, really awesome. Like I get excited to think about that. It's really, really cool. You got me, John. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. Last time we did something great, and that's we got the thumbs up higher than the people that were watching. And that's hard to do, let me tell you, because usually the algorithm on how many likes per view, it could be anywhere. It's like every 1 through 6 or one like every 1 like for 8 viewers, something like that. So it'll be like you'll have, I don't know, like 8 likes or something, and then you'll have like 64 views or something. Yeah, so it's like 1 in 8, 1 in 6, something like that. I really want to watch this because now it's playing the part of the Santa Clauses, and I'm just going to advance it a little bit, and I'm going to see if I can tell. That doesn't look like Vernon Dent to me. I'm not saying it is. Oh yeah, okay, now it is. It's a closer look. He's got a big Santa Claus beard, obviously. Yeah, now when he irked like that, and his eyes very much Vernon Dent like. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna pop in the other DVD, guys and gals, because we're gonna be looking at the Adagio. Now the Adagio, just letting you guys know, I love Lucy. I would say it's my favorite show of all time. However, the Adagio is not one of my favorite episodes. I think it's a little dry. I think it's just a little weird to me. I don't know. What do you guys really think about? And you can have a different opinion. That's what's great about this live stream. I appreciate it. Look, we're almost almost past the 33 on the thumbs up. That is awesome. As I was going back to the Adagio, you guys can have a different opinion. There's definitely nothing wrong with that at all. And yeah, we're gonna start this episode. Of course, it starts with Ethel eating and everyone looking at her like it's a very common thing to just have, talk about Ethel and her being big and her eating and Fred's like she's fat, it's like constant jokes. Okay, Adagio, that's wow, they had 2 episodes. So they drafted on November 2nd, Adagio on November 23rd, and Adagio happened a week after. So I'm telling you, their filming schedule is pretty intense. Episode 12, filmed on Friday, November 23rd, 1951, rating share 46.2 out of 71. So again, that's still pretty good stuff. Now, Jean was played by Shepard Menken, and he appeared in several I Love Lucy episodes. He also appeared in the Sculptress episode, and he also appeared in one of the episodes where he was not the counterfeiter, but he was the painter, and he was kind of faking that he was an artist. He was just like a con artist type guy. Now, this is interesting. A little fact here. How many of you knew this? Lucille Ball once dislocated her shoulder doing an Apache dance at age 12 for a Masonic music review. Why would Lucy do something for a Mason ritual? Review, musical. I said ritual. Wait, whoa. Where did the live chat go? Oh. Okay. Don't like when the live chat kicks out there. Arthur, the episode's a bit out there for you. Greg, you would love to pay to do a video live chat. We're awesome. That's part of the one-on-one chat. So go down below, hit the one-on-one chat, and it just gives you like the I wouldn't even say the instructions or the rules, nothing like that, but just all the details that you will need to know. How to email me, how to contact me, how to get it set up. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's about a page just to look at. It's nothing like too crazy. It's just, it's professional conversation about the show and so forth. You budget how much time you want and so forth. So yeah, and we can definitely do video, and there is no extra charge or anything for the video. You obviously have to have the capabilities of it and so forth. And it is possible if I can call people. So if they have like an Apple iPhone or something like that, or if you have like capabilities on your phone, then I can always contact you, and then you can see me through like FaceTime. So don't think it has to be like a crazy thing. As long as I have a phone number and I call you from a special phone number that is doesn't have the info for it and so forth, then yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. You don't remember the Adagio. Randy, there will be an update on the flying. You guys got to stay tuned for that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't want to spoil it, but you guys, it's good. You guys will get some info soon. Oh, yes. Very good. He was also the eye doctor. Thea. I have to think about it. I have to think about Theo and Thea. Oh, no, look. Crow's feet. How do I get crow's feet at 30? What's that about? See, but then I'm good when I'm like this. See? And when I'm like this, it's like, oh no. Then when I'm like this, I'm okay. So yeah. Thumbs up for my crow's feet. Oh man. A fellow Lucy fan mentioned that you can see Desi's lips moving, saying other lines. Oh yeah. Oh, that is a fact because you can see it in tons of episodes. He mouths the lines. Why is that? Some people say because if you guys are familiar with Spanish TV, Don Francisco, he had a variety show, and he still kind of has it on another channel, Telemundo. And that show isn't really scripted. It's like variety. And so he will go like this as people are talking, like as he's listening to them. I don't know what that's about, but Desi did that. By the way, he memorized every single person's line in the script. He looked through it once and he would memorize it. So yeah. Very, very cool. Hello, Charles. You met Desi in 1975. Well, lucky you. I wish I was you, so I could have met Desi, and because that's awesome. I'm kind of jealous that I was born like after, like it was impossible. Of course, I could meet their daughter and their son and so forth. But I would have loved to meet them. You walked into him to Dayton's department store. You bought his a book and you autographed it for me. That's awesome. That must be a pleasure. And if you like still have that book, it's like he touched it, that's just awesome. Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. I have no water today, if you notice, no liquid, so I'm a little parched. Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. Never credited anyone but Lucy, Desi, Viv, Bill, and Little Ricky, right? Little Ricky and the men. That's true. That's true because the show was billed as a bigger thing. And so, Yep, Keith was credited as Little Ricky. Remember, he was Richard Keith at some points because his last name was hard to pronounce. And Thibodeau. See, that's the thing. I always forget. People tell me the right thing, and I never get it right because it's my obsession with pronouncing things correctly, or I overthink it. Just these life weird things. Join the club. Wait till you pass 50 for crow's feet. I know, right? Look at this. Wow, I don't even want to do that. Look at that. Pristine, except for these lines. I gotta use an iron. You say there were laugh lines. I like you, Jay. Laugh lines. There we go. Was it the guy in the Adagio, Freddy the Fence, in the Batman episode? I've never seen the Freddy the Fence episode, so I'll have to take a look. But I don't doubt it because, remember, a lot of these actors would go back and forth. So Charles Lane would be in a lot of other shows. I think he was also like Andy Griffith and a bunch of other stuff. A bunch of Desilu stuff, of course, because it was the same lot. So he would just film something and go to the next one. How do you find out that Lucy is about a 10th cousin of yours? And how does that even work? Like, I probably have to look that up. But yeah, it's like, oh, this president was 37th cousin off. Like, I do believe it. But like, how does that work? Is that like the cousin has a kids or, I don't know how that family tree stuff works. It fascinates me though. His name was Jacques Jacques? Who was that? You still have Desi's a book, and we name our son Desidero. Really? You did? Is there any, let me ask Charles, is there any Hispanic or Latino ties to your family? I am as well. And yeah, it's just, email me or I would say rather than email, I would say, please use like my Facebook message or my Twitter message or my Instagram message, because my email is strictly for business purposes. And a lot of you have been really respectful for that. And I appreciate that because I use that email for multiple things and I try to keep it strict for that because at some point I started to get tons of emails. And unfortunately, I couldn't answer some because it was cutting into, the business stuff. And so that's why I set out a lot of vehicles for you guys to contact me on, being mainly Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Great ways to contact me. Would you ever do a movie review of one of the movies about Lucy and Desi's life? That might be a good point. Like the 03 one that people didn't really like so much and so forth. And so, yeah. What's ethnicity? See, I'm a lot. And 9G is like, I would say it's like a stage name, if that makes sense. Some people actually think it's my last name, which is kind of comical. But I guess it works. Oh, and the chat went out. YouTube. See, it's literally black right now. I can't see any of your guys' comments, like continuously. Yep, and now they pop in, now they popped out. They're still off. Okay. It's unfortunate. See, I don't know. There's bugs like that, and it's really crazy because I don't want to complain, but it's like it's simple stuff. It's simple, like I know if you're trying to upload or something, but this is literally like a chat screen, and it's like, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, see, I don't know how that works, but I would like to see the whole thing, and I would like to know how I could figure out who's like 10th cousin I am or something. I may be related to some of you guys, who knows? I guess some people are doing that 23andMe or Ancestry.com. My dad is really convinced. My dad's big into that, his ancestry, and because he's really mixed. And so my mom is as well. And so I'm like crazily mixed. So I would like them to each do one, a 23andMe, and then myself, because obviously my dad will get special stuff that my mom won't get. My mom will get special stuff, and then I will get like half of them. And so it would be good to see the spread, if that makes sense, because there's a lot for them, there's a lot for here, and then me. So obviously I will be diluted them. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's really interesting. Who would like to see a video? Because you guys are asking my ethnicity, and then I would just make a video on that, just like what I have been told that I am and what my whole like family has said, my grandpas and grandmas, and like draw it out for you guys. And then do the 23andMe live, and then wait a couple weeks, and then do the revelation like live on camera. Not should I do it live? Oh, should I do like a live revelation, right? Get on here, it's like live 23andMe. I'm gonna open it and just see my reaction. Would that be crazy? I'm gonna do that. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see that. Charles Lane is in so many shows, and he died really. He had a long life. Long life. Thea. My apologies. Can I just apologize now to like forever time in case I misspell it? Yeah. I'm doing great. Will. Thank you so much. He appeared on TV Land when he turned 100. I didn't see that. I gotta check that out. Yeah, John, I'd like to share all of it. I have no things, but that's why when someone was like, what is that thing? I kind of want to ruin it now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I want you guys to watch the video because it would be so interesting to me. And I've been told just these like things in terms of ethnicity, and at some point it gets kind of mysterious, and I'd like to know, like, what if I'm something that I didn't know, or that's like very not apparent, and then I'd be like, what? Like, it would shock me, and I'd be on here and I would be like, what? And that'd be cool to look at, and I really would not open it until I saw you guys. So yeah, so you might have to stay tuned for that and just wait for like when my thing comes. And I might make an announcement like on Facebook to be like, who would like to see this, and so forth. Oh no, John, great point. Yeah, I doing it live, not entering the saliva into the bile. I mean the revelation where you come back and you open the paper and it shows you like a map and the colors, and it tells you are 10% this, 50% this, 40% this, and so forth. You know what I mean? Like that. Like the actual that I would cut it out of the video. I'd be like, okay, now I would explain what I'd be doing, then I'd do it and then put it away. Yeah. Yeah, no one wants to see that. I got you. Well, 23andMe is disappointing. Was it disappointing for you or just like the process? Were you unhappy with the process? Who has done it and who like recommends it? Because I don't think Ancestry has something like that, or do you? And if there's a better option, let me know. I'm really open to you guys and your thoughts, and I want to do a good one. And I know it shares your like DNA or it links it, and I'm like, it's okay. Like I would just like to know, like I'm aware of the sharing aspect of it. And because I'm so mixed, I think we're at a point in our society where obviously that really doesn't matter much anymore in terms of people marrying, whereas before it was more selective. But with the wars, like all of my ethnicities came together because of World War II. Like that's it. If there was no World War II, everyone would have stayed. I would never be here. It's like, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but yeah. So World War II pretty moved in my entire family. Oh, 23andMe gives you just generalizations. I got you. Now here's Jean Valjean Ramon. He's like spending this time with Lucy. And honestly, I didn't like it because it was like all in the apartment and it was really focused on him. A lot of time was on this actor that I didn't really know. I really wasn't invested in. He was like in love with Lucy or something, and she wasn't. and he was also married, you know, in the storyline. It just didn't click. Just something didn't click for me. And then Ricky was like trying to fight with him over Lucy. Like it was just, I don't know. It wasn't my favorite thing that I've seen. You know what I mean? So yeah. And the chat just went out. So that's why I'm kind of staring blankly into space. So we'll just talk about the episode here. Here, Ricky coming out of the closet. I think they have a closet on one end, because remember, this is season 1, and then on the other side they have a bathroom. Or I don't know if the bathroom connects with the closet, or if it's like a closet that leads into the bathroom. That'd be kind of nice. It's a nice little concept. You can see the high rises out the window, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys and gals. The chat is completely off. It's like gone. Okay, now it's back. If I just keep my mouse here, maybe that might help. Okay. Ugh, it's out again. This is... Well, D, it didn't tell you anything you already didn't know. Well, you know, I understand that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I understand where that would be like disappointing because maybe you wanted something new. That's a really good point. However, at least maybe it confirmed what you've already known, and that's kind of good because it's like, you know, what you were told is right, you know, and so you're confident in what you are. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's a positive way of looking for it. But if everything that I was told is exactly what I see, I'd be happy because I'd be like, okay, now I know this, and now I can pass it on to my kids, and they can know like how mixed they were. Because again, it's going to be at some point where people are going to be so mixed that they won't be able to track it, in the sense of like, we'll be so mixed that it'll just be like it'll just be, you know, it'll be so blended. Greg, so you did the ancestry one. You're glad you did it, but you're part Choctaw Indian, and it never showed up. I guess that's very like, I guess the Native American, that, you know, tribe was just very, very specific. So I think mine would show up. But again, do you guys know of one that's fairly specific? Like if they would maybe even give you a country, or maybe even like a culture, like if they'd be like Arab culture, or like Asian, more like South Pacific Asian versus like North Pacific Asian. You know what I mean? Like Japanese versus like Philippines or something. Because if it's just like Asian, like that could be Russia, because Russia's in Asia. It could be the Middle East. It could be Philippines. It could be Indonesia. It could be India. See how that's all different. And so I think there's one where it's like sub-Saharan. And so that's like a certain type of Africa and so forth. But yeah. There's a cool YouTube channel called Hollywood Graveyard. He does a lot of research on old actors. He talked about Madeline Pugh. You mentioned how her writing is a big factor. Lucy character. You're absolutely right. That is true in terms of Madeline Pugh Davis. You can always see the chat, but you may see something different since you're the one doing the chat. Yeah, I have a thing, a bar on my right-hand side of the monitor that has all of your chats, and then I can see myself. And then up here, I have live, the time, people on, and then the thumbs up. And I think you will never see that. Like that overlay, you'll never be able to see it. I mean, I can snapshot a picture for you guys once. Actually, I may just do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Control screen. And I'm going to just post it on Facebook when I remember. Or maybe remind me in a comment to post this, guys and gals, in like a video. And I'll just post it on Facebook so you can see what I can see. It's nothing. I can even add something. I could be like, hey, everyone. Thanks so much for supporting the work I do. You are all the best. Be hopeful. Oh, there we go. And it gives me a crowd. Like I'm thinking, okay, yeah. Your phone is dying. Oh, Mabel, I'm sorry to hear that. Have a great rest of the weekend. You too. Plug in your phone. Remember, don't worry about it. You can come back and watch it later, right? You can come back and it'll save it. It'll save where you left off. Let me see. Trying to get back on the chat. Well, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Have you guys seen my latest video? If you don't know, again, because sometimes YouTube is a little lax in getting videos out to certain people, because now they have a thing where I would recommend that, yes, please subscribe. But if you happen to be, some people still don't get certain videos because, so if you go back to your subscribe, sometimes you can look and it says like, or notifications, something about like, show me every single notification or show me some. It's like, why would you have people see some? Like, I get that some people don't want to see every single thing, but it's like, be notified of everything and then watch what you want to watch. Because then when you want to watch something it doesn't tell you, you won't know about it. So it's just weird. It's just weird. You're on a desktop computer with electricity. Well, awesome. I have electricity too, in case you didn't know. Yep. At least as long as your power's working. Well, yeah, that's good because it's plugged into the wall, right? What if I get a blackout right now? Boop. I would just, you would be like, where did Rick go? We have officially more thumbs up than people on the live stream, which is awesome because there's live people on the live stream and then there's total number on the live stream. And so that's awesome. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please do so. It does help out. It's a great, great thing. Great, wonderful way, great free way to just support the channel. And I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. A way that I show my thanks is by saying thanks and then making more videos. Does that work out? Is that like a good barter, a good trade system? You joined when you did because of the notification from YouTube. So great, John. I'm glad you did that. And if you haven't, I know some of you already subscribed, but some of you haven't hit that bell button. That's why it's important. It'll let your phone, if you want, it'll give you notification on your phone when you go live. When I go live, it'll give you notification when I post a video. Again, you choose what you want to see in that sense. So it's really good. Really good. Oh, and that's where they're firing guns into the air, pretending that they're dueling. All right, have a great weekend. I'm about to sign off. The episode is almost done. A couple minutes. So the last 5 minutes or so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not off yet. But again, if you have any questions, if you've never said anything in the chat, don't be shy. Just say hello down below right there. Right there. Right. Well, it depends because for some people it might be down here. For me, it's down there. So yeah. There was a show when you were young where actors are playing out controversial Hollywood stories. Sir Laurence Olivier, Danny Kaye, stuff like that. Wow, that's pretty scandalous. Lots of crazy stuff. We get 30. We hit 30 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the great and powerful 30 thumbs up that you have given me. Thank you so much. Manatee County man, have a great week. You have a great week too. Awesome. Yeah, so I had planned something about the writers of I Love Lucy. And believe me, sometimes I had a plan for this week. So for today's video, I made it yesterday. Yeah, I made it yesterday. Sometimes I make it on Wednesday. It just depends. Sometimes on Thursday. However, it just depends when I make it and the topic. And sometimes I was actually going to make a video last weekend that was very controversial in terms of Lucy. It wasn't bad-mouthing her or anything like that. On the contrary. But I think it would polarize. Like the viewership would get polarized and people would be brought in from just everywhere to comment about it. And my heart wasn't in it, at least for that week. And I don't know whether I should or not. What do you guys and gals think? Not that I want to do that, but it is something about her life that I would like to bring up because people ask me and I would like to just give info on it. But, you know, tooth and claw a little bit. I would, of course, present it in the way that I usually do. It wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea, but I don't know. So you guys let me know. Just please keep it private. Well, it's not like, because again, I appreciate all of your guys' input. It's not a private thing about Lucy. It's just something that's not usually talked about. Like, it's not making her look bad, as I said. In fact, for some people, it may appear that she is looking amazing. Like it's lifting her up. However, people's opinion on that may be varied. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry it's cryptic, but I obviously don't want to reveal what it is yet. Angela, yeah. So I appreciate that. I appreciate. So one must look at all the sides of a person. I agree. I agree. And again, it's not her about a person. Let's just say, okay, let me give it to you like this, because you guys are big subscribers and you guys are big supporters. So I want to give you as much as possible. It is about Lucy supporting a group. Okay. And for some people, knowing that may cause a little bit of ruffled feathers. For other people to see that it may be very uplifting. That's all I'm going to say. And that should be enough to clue you in, like, exactly. It's not like a secret she had or something that she didn't want to come out or making her look bad. It's nothing like that. It's just like that. And so, yeah. And interestingly enough, I'm looking at your guys' comments and no one has touched upon it yet. So it may be a little more than you may think. But yeah, it's just interesting. I just want to hear your thoughts because obviously you're subscribers. I'm catering to you guys and what you want to see. The episode's over and I wanted to log off, but I really think this is important. I really want to get your guys' feedback on it. If you happen to watch this after it's live, like, let me know as well in the comments, like the after comments. I would appreciate it because I'm really torn. I want to present this very academically as I usually do, in the sense of, like, I'm not like, oh, I love Lucy and everyone should love Lucy and she's the best. And like, that would be very opinionated statements instead of like, this is what Lucy did, this is what she did, this is what she believed. You know, it's more like a narration. And so, yeah, I don't know. You're right. It is out there, and there's more to do. Yeah, you're right. It is out there. The thing is, a lot of people asking, like, where do you get your stuff? I just research it. It's there. It's public information. It's in books. It's in magazines. It's in DVDs. And so this one, I think it goes with our times. And I hope you guys understand, whenever I put out videos like this, it's like the info. It's not necessarily that I agree or disagree. It's I want this to reach people who love these topics. And so, yeah, okay. So I appreciate that. Anything covered about Lucy and the family would be done with complete respect. Yeah, and that's what I want to keep, because you guys know how much of a fan I am and how much I love her and Desi and Bill Frawley and Vivian. I love all four and their kids and just the whole movement. Okay, and Arthur, it's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. No. But again, you'll have to stay tuned because I may just do it. I may just fire off the bullet and do it. All right, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, I won't be on tomorrow, but this kind of fulfills that, so you probably won't get a video tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll work on one for Monday. I don't know, because like I said, this weekend's booked. And so if there isn't a video tomorrow, or there won't be one tomorrow, if there isn't one on Monday, don't freak out. There will be one very soon. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Have a great week. Enjoy your life. Enjoy every single moment. Still on here and I'm still blabbing because I'm enjoying my time here. I really am. So I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. And don't forget, guys and gals, be hopeful.